Okay, so here's the deal. Let's say you've been talking to a woman for a while. You've been the nicest guy in the world, and you've lavished her with gifts and compliments. You're about to make your move when she turns around to you and says, "I think we should just be friends." How many times have you heard that excuse? 10, 20, 30 times? Don't worry, you're not alone. I've heard the "let's just be friends" line more times than I can count. I won't lie, the rejection doesn't get any easier. You pour your heart out to a woman only for her to give you the oldest excuse in the book. It hurts, and it drives you crazy. It makes you want to give up on women altogether, doesn't it? Well, what if I told you you were doing everything wrong? Would that change your mind? What if I said there was a way to build rapport with a woman without the risk of being friend-zoned? You'd think I was lying, right? Well, continue to watch this video because I'm about to expose the truth behind the dreaded friend zone. I'm going to teach you how to build rapport with a woman the right way and therefore avoid the friend zone completely. And if this technique works for me, then believe me, it will work for anybody. But before we dig deep into this incredible technique, could you help me with something? Would you be able to click the like button on this video? It would really help me to make more of these videos in the future. Go and click like now while I wait here. Liked this video? Thank you. Now, let's get right into the details. So, you want to know why you're always seen as a friend to her, right? It's all to do with how you're building rapport. What you're falling victim to is known as contextual rapport. What's contextual rapport, you ask? Well, it's the wrong way of developing rapport with a woman, and it always leaves guys stuck in the friend zone with no way out. Before we dig a little deeper, ask yourself this question. Do you know what women really want in a man? You probably think they want a man who will care for them. You might think they want a guy who's nice and won't ever hurt them. I hate to be the one to tell you, but that's all bullshit. Women don't want any of this. They might say they do, but truthfully, even women don't know what they want in a guy. You see, a woman's mind is flawed, but luckily, I've discovered what these flaws are. And more importantly, I've learned how to exploit these flaws. Here's what you need to know. A woman will pursue what they can't have. It's as simple as that. A woman will chase whatever is running away from her. It's a psychological principle backed by hard evidence. So what can you do? Simple. You just have to make her believe that she can't have you. This is the reason why guys fall into the friend zone so easily. They think they need to make themselves available when they actually should be doing the complete opposite. You need her to chase you. If she sees you as the chaser, she'll lose all attraction to you instantly. See how it works? And worst of all, once you're in the friend zone, getting out is like escaping from jail. So you need to make sure you avoid the friend zone at all costs. How do you do that? I'm going to show you the right way to build rapport with a woman. What I'm going to teach you goes beyond simple chat-up lines. I'm going to show you to access a woman's subconscious so that she has no choice but to feel an emotional bond with you. Interested? Good. Well, continue watching this video until the end. But before I teach you this powerful technique, could you do something for me? If you've enjoyed learning about rapport building so far, then could you subscribe to my channel? Subscribing will ensure that you'll be the first to know about new videos of mine, and I promise I'll have a lot more techniques to share with you in the future. Click subscribe because I'll wait here. Done it? Great. Let's continue. Earlier, I told you that a woman will chase whatever is running away from her, otherwise known as the forbidden fruit phenomenon. Additionally, a woman's brain will switch between two different modes, cold mode and hot mode. Put simply, cold mode is when she uses her conscious mind to make decisions. Hot mode is when her subconscious mind is in control, forcing her to make decisions based on emotion instead of logic. Can you guess which one we want to keep her in? Absolutely. We want her to be in hot mode at all times. When her emotions are her driving force, she will be more receptive to rapport building and acting on her impulses. Which then begs the question, how do you force a woman into hot mode? It's quite simple. You must manipulate how her brain processes information, And that, my friend, is how you build rapport with a woman so that she doesn't put you in the friend zone. If you've never heard of the VAX-SOG framework, here's a quick explanation. Every woman has a primary method of processing information. For example, some women process things visually. Some women might prefer taking in information through sound or touch. See what I mean? VAX-SOG is short for the 6 major senses: visual, auditory, kinesthetic, somatosensory, olfactory, and gustatory. Or in simple terms, seeing, hearing, doing, touching, smelling, and tasting. By feeding her information in the same way she processes it, you are able to bypass her conscious mind completely. You will appeal directly to her subconscious, thus keeping her in a state of emotional desire. So let's say you're on a date with a woman. You ask her, "What do you prefer, music or film?" Let's imagine that she says answers with, "Music. I could listen to albums for hours." Right now, you know that her primary sensory mode is auditory. All you need to do is match it. So you'd say something like, "Sounds good to me. I hear a lot of women say that they listen to all kinds of music, but something tells me that you're quite passionate about it." See what I've done there? My language patterns mimic her primary sensory nodes. If she'd have said films, I'd have used words like see, look, visualize, observe, watch. Pretty simple when you know the secrets, isn't it? As I mentioned before, you shouldn't be too friendly with her, which is why I used the line, "I hear a lot of women say that they listen to all kinds of music." Because she's now in hot mode, her emotions are her driving force. This sentence tells her that you speak to other women on a regular basis, inciting a little bit of jealousy. Why do you need to do this? This is another manipulation technique known as fractionation. Like I told you earlier, women don't want a nice guy. They don't want to be shown endless affection. They need to experience a wide range of emotions to truly form an emotional bond with you. With fractionation, you can force a woman to fall in love with you in minutes. Don't believe me? Well, I'd love to explain fractionation in full detail here, but this video is already quite long. That's why I'm happy to recommend the online masterclass on mind control by Derek Rake. It's the same place I learned all about the VAX-SOG framework, fractionation, and loads of other life-changing techniques. If you want to escape the friend zone and become a master of mind control, you'll need to sign up for Derek Rake's masterclass. You'll learn about these techniques in full, including the psychology behind them and how to adapt them for your own situations. A link will now appear in the video. Click on it, and you'll be taken to the registration page for Derek Rake's online masterclass. There, enter your best email address because that's where your masterclass tickets will be sent. You need to do it. Click the link now. It will change everything for you. Do it now.